Does listening to Night Driving ever get you out of breath? I'm just sitting there like holding my breath for some reason, waiting for the banner. I'm like,
where is it?
Actually, I was holding my breath because it's one of the best days. It's Friday Roundup Day.
Oh, that's Yipped Up on Fridays.
Don't hold your breath from Friday Roundup to Friday Roundup.
Please don't do that. Unsafe.
That's a lot of hours of not breathing. I know the days, but I can't do 24 times 7 in the old noodle. So
math. We're not
don't do it.
Math.
Don't do that. But it is today, August 2nd, 2024.
Can you believe it's August?
No, I can't. I do since May. That felt like last week. And it has just been 2 months. It's been 2 months.
Yeah.
Time. I'll go ahead and tell you now, but time is really a Jeremy Baramy. I'm also rewatching A Good Place.
Fuck yeah.
I forget how good that show is.
If you guys want to know exactly how good that show is, subscribe to our Patreon where we reviewed The Good Place back in 2020. That's way over there.
I think that was the first Zeitgeist we ever did.
It was, and we both just absolutely sobbed on it. So
I love The Good Place. Yeah, check out our Patreon, check out The Good Place thing. You're gonna love it. But for now, I want to tell you guys about some movies that you can go see, and Kelsey wants to tell you about some games you could play. You want to get into that?
Let's get into it.
Let's get into that. So first up, I've got movies coming out next Tuesday, August 6th. It's really, really short.
Okay.
A lot of steel books. Almost entirely boutique label.
Ooh, okay.
This is the only one that's not.
Can I tell you how much I love the movie Collateral?
You know Collateral?
I love Collateral. It's so good.
Okay, so let me scale that back.
Okay.
I'm just glad you know it because most people don't know it. I have no affinity for this movie.
Oh.
I saw it. I rented it from Blockbuster. I watched it and was like, cool. He died on a train. The end. Okay. And then I moved on with my life.
I remember.
I think I was too young. I need to watch it now.
I'd love to watch it again with maybe we watch it as a Zeitgeist or something. But
Ooh, okay.
I remember really enjoying this movie, and literally the only thing I remember about it is when they're in the car. I think it's that Jamie Foxx scene in the middle there. Okay. They're in the car and this they brake really hard and this coyote or a wolf or something crosses the road, and they both just
no clue
silently watch it. It moved me as a child. I don't know what that says about me or anything.
You guys ever seen Collateral? The wolf scene?
The wolf scene
made me wear ears today.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so okay, well, cool. Collateral. I've seen it. I just know of it. You know what I mean? But people have never seemed to have heard of this movie.
Nobody knows this movie, and it's weird because it stars Tom Cruise and Jamie Foxx. Those are heavy hitters, especially for the time it came out. I think it came out in 03, 04.
I'm thinking it's because it's Tom Cruise with gray hair, so people were like, gross, not gonna watch that.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, Collateral, with an awesome steelbook. I do like this. You know that we like our quotes on the back. This one doesn't really mean anything to me because I don't really remember the movie that much.
Me either, but I love it.
I love it. Yeah, it's great.
It looks fantastic.
So now I'm going to hit you with a bunch of steelbooks. 2 steelbooks, but it's all Shout Factory. Rest of this, Shout Factory. They just decided August 6th is our day.
They make me want to shout.
So here we go. First up, we've got the Dragonheart steelbook.
Oh, I know that you love this.
I don't know that I like the steelbook. I think I know where the dragon is.
It looks large.
But I don't at the same time. I've zoomed in on this and been like, okay, this is clearly Wingspan.
Oh.
Right?
Okay, yeah. I was thinking it was a nose.
Leading to... Well, I'm assuming his head would be here. But I just don't understand what is happening on this cover.
Is he just breathing white hot fire?
I don't think so.
Yeah, now that you say it, when I tried to dissect it, I don't know where the dragon is.
Yeah, I see the dude on the horse. That's it. That's all I recognize,
Okay.
So it's cool. but it could be a hell of a lot better.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dragonheart Steelbook. I do love that movie. That's a movie that moved me as a child, and then I tried to rewatch it as an adult and went, "This movie is real weird."
I mean, imagine things that
I need,
child Robert loved.
yeah, loved James Bond as a dragon. It was great. Sean Connery plays the fucking dragon.
Oh, all right.
It's just Sean Connery. I'm a big dragon. You know, it's a weird movie.
Wonderful.
I just remember, dude, the beginning is a phenomenal story thing though. The like king to be is gonna die, but this dragon removes half of his heart to save his failing heart, and now they're like linked between their souls because they share the same fucking heart.
What?
So if one dies, the other dies. That's the plot of the movie.
Okay.
But the king grows up to be a fucking dick. Like he's a
Well, that
super bad
sucks.
dude. So the dragon saved him, and he's a total douche. So they're like, we got to go kill the king. And he's like, but I'll die. But I'm Sean Connery, so it's okay.
Okay.
You know, it's a weird movie. It's a weird steelbook. I guess it pairs together. Fine.
Sure.
Then we've got the Hackers steelbook.
Oh my God, baby Angelina Jolie.
Okay. I was like, I know this movie's name. And it wasn't until I pulled up the steelbook and saw her on the disc, I was like, oh yeah, pre-Gia and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I've never seen this, but I would like to see this.
I've seen it. It's good.
It's good?
It was good when
Oh,
when I
phenomenal.
watched it in like 97 or however long ago it came out.
You gotta think how great this movie has to be looking back at it now, because I bet they're like, we're gonna hack this world with this floppy disk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like the cover of it, I think that's a cassette tape. What is that? No, it's just
No,
a
that's
pop-up window.
Yeah.
I love I love the concept that like every virus comes with its own little like avatar, you know, like a
Like
little smiley
logo
face.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
it reminds me so much of that the Bad Dog screensaver, where like the little dog would
Oh,
jump through your
yeah.
screen and like eat your wires and shit. I
Yeah.
remember my mom freaking out when I put that on the computer. Like, you installed a virus.
Oh my god. I had a dude, I can't remember his name, but he was this little purple monkey dude
Oh yeah,
that would like talk to you and stuff. I
Yeah.
can't remember what that dude was called, but I
I
loved
can't
him.
either. He was cool.
I made him say all kinds of bad words. But yeah, so here's the Hacker Steelbook. Check it out. Learn how we used to hack back in the day. And then Shout Factory is like, let's go release some chill movies. What do you know
Okay.
about Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey?
I know I'm going to get flack for this, but I haven't seen any Bill and Ted movie, and I don't have a
You've
desire
never
to.
seen Bill and Ted?
No.
I haven't seen it since I was like a little kid, so I really don't remember it too much.
Okay.
But then I grabbed these ones in specific for you because, you know, we talk about Shout Factory and how they're like boutique and collectible and stuff.
Yeah.
We always grab the front, but I've never really grabbed for you how they have like the numbered banner on it. So like when you line them
Oh.
up, you could have like 1 through 162 releases like in a row.
Now
you know
that's
what I mean?
a collector's dream right there.
Yeah, it won't be alphabetical, which would bother me.
Yeah.
But it'd bother me that the numbers are out of order now, so that's why I don't have these probably, because it is a collector's nightmare as well.
Yeah. Okay.
But so they're doing Bogus Journey, but since you haven't seen them, that's part 2.
I would love to know who that fucked up guy in the back is.
That's Death.
What's his story? He's Death?
Yeah, that's Death. They meet Death, who goes on their Bogus Journey with them.
All right.
But this is part 2. Part 1 released on 4K, I think like a year or so ago. So
Okay.
it's been all this time. Now
That's
you
a
get
long
part
time.
2, and then you get part 3, Face the Music, that came out in like 2021 or something.
Okay, so this is we have 163 here and 162 is 2. But I'm almost positive they can't have 161 be the first one, right?
Oh, of course not, because
Yeah.
that came out like 2 years ago.
That
You know
bugs
it doesn't. Yeah. Like there's no way it does. But then what about this? Because you could get them like that, or you can just get Bill and Ted's Most Triumphant Trilogy that has
okay.
no number,
There you go.
and they're just all inside this bundle.
That's a really nice bundle.
I do like this box. It's
Very
pretty
cool.
legit. I love these horses.
Oh, I didn't even
They're so
notice the
cool.
horses. Wow.
Yeah, I love the horses. I think it's like Excellent Journey is the first one. And it's Bogus Adventure. And then Face the Music.
Okay.
But so you can get them here. This has no number. So I guess this alleviates the problem.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what I mean? So this is now one of the weird things where we talk about how they release things so far apart, then they don't match and all that stuff. Like if you have one steelbook that looks one way and then the rest have a consistent theme throughout.
Uh-huh.
And then this one just was like, well, we'll just put the original covers, but then here's like a cool box. Yeah, see, you should always just wait for the box. The box is going to be cool. I
Like
love
we've
the box.
we've learned through Friday Roundup. Just wait for the box.
Just wait for the box.
It's
It'll
gonna be
always pay
better.
off.
It'll be fine.
And that's it for buy-in. But I actually do have 3 pretty interesting movies for you that are coming out today, should you want to go to the theater. You ready?
That's so many at once.
Now, you're going to love the first one. So first of all, M. Night Shyamalan.
Ooh, I didn't know we had a new one.
But number 2, Josh Hartnett.
What? He's back?
Freaking lucky number 11, baby.
Oh, he's come back.
I love Josh Hartnett so much. I missed him for the longest time.
Yeah.
And it is a brand new M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong experience called Trap.
Trap.
Okay. So you've got this one, but the
What
next
is-
poster.
Wait,
Ready?
Can we zoom in on whatever's happening on the bottom half of this? I don't know what that is.
It's a person performing at a concert.
Aha, okay. A very angelic
Because the
person.
next poster explains the movie, and I'm very intrigued. Ready?
Okay.
So Trap. It's 30,000 fans, 300 cops, 1 serial killer, but no escape.
Ooh. Is a guy killing
And-
people in the crowd of concert?
I think so.
Oh.
And I thought you'd like how they do it, because see, there is an I in the A up there, but
Uh-huh.
in this one, it's like right in there.
Ooh, yeah.
I just like how that looks. I mean, it doesn't mean anything to me. It doesn't
It
really
looks-
form the hole in the A very well, but I just like it.
It looks very much like, you know how back in like the 40s or whatever, they used to have like those black and white movies where whenever they wanted to do a really dramatic shot, they would like light up a woman's
Ooh.
eyes.
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of.
Okay. I can get behind that.
Yeah.
So yeah, go check out Trap, the new M. Night Shyamalan movie. If you're still into him, I am. I liked Old. Old was good. Knock at the Cabin. Is that it?
Yeah.
That was good too. I didn't like it as much as Old, but still, it was good.
I haven't seen a Shyamalan movie in
Man.
ages.
You didn't even see The Visit, right? Where they go to where the kids go see their grandparents.
No.
That's when he started coming back. That was a
Okay.
good one. I like
Yeah, he veered off for a while. I think the last one I saw was like the trees. You want my hot dog? Like, what was the happening?
Oh, yeah, I didn't see
Yeah.
that one.
Okay, yeah. And then I was like, I think I'm done with Shyamalan. And then now he's back. So
All I know is the one scene where we're like, "You're trying to hurt me." What? No. Or whatever. I've never
Yeah.
even seen that part.
You don't need to.
I just know the meme. This one I'm a little interested in, and I know I'm a child, so it's okay.
Okay.
This is Harold and the Purple Crayon.
This was
Okay.
my favorite book growing up. Oh my
Okay,
God.
so you read this book.
Oh, I
I've never read
love
this book.
this. Oh, it's so
Okay.
good.
Okay. So I don't even need to be like, yeah, it's kind of Chalk Zone related. Like, you get it.
Yeah.
You know the book. Okay.
Yeah. Like Harold has a magical crayon. Whatever he draws comes to life. It's
Yeah.
the best. Everything's purple.
Okay. I saw the trailer before Deadpool and Wolverine. So it's the only trailer I've seen. The one time I heard about it, and I was like, I'd see that. Very Chalk Zone related. I'm into
Yeah.
that. And the trailer was so funny because he's just like drawing stuff, and then one day they're like, I think they were like, you ever wonder what the real world's like? And he's like, yeah. So he just goes there. And I was like, well, that was a funny transition. I didn't expect that. And so I'm into it. And
I love Zachary Levi.
I do too. I was a little afraid this movie would kind of get shit on because he kind of like went crazy in Hollywood
Yeah.
after the whole Shazam stuff.
Right.
know.
Right.
So I wonder if he still has good standing with the people.
I don't
feel
know.
like he
yeah.
doesn't, but I think this movie might tell. You know
He was
what I
on
mean?
Masked Singer. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Okay. I hope it does good. I'm interested. I'd like to see it. I just like movies like this. Like, it's just a cool, neat idea. And I mean, yeah, it's not the highest stakes or whatever, but I just like seeing how they get out of these wild problems, you know?
Exactly.
So, got Harold and the Purple Crayon, got a shitty poster, but I love the second one. See, that's a poster.
Yeah, that's good.
You don't have to just say, here's everybody in the movie.
Yeah.
You know, that's not what we want. How many times did I tell you floating heads is the worst?
Yeah. I'm much more intrigued by this.
Yes. Intrigue me. Don't tell me. I go, what's the deal with this crayon?
Yeah.
Like, this makes me want to know. This does not make me want to know. I pretty much know what I need to know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sell me the movie. Come on, guys. It's not hard. And then, I don't do this one often, but we do have a Netflix movie I'd like to tell you about.
Ah, okay.
I don't really get into those a lot, but it's a new SpongeBob movie.
What? For real?
I think it's like movie number 5.
Whoa.
Yeah. And I hate how they do it because they're all CG, like 3D stuff now.
Yeah, not a fan of that.
But this is Saving Bikini Bottom, the Sandy Cheeks movie. We get a Sandy Cheeks movie?
Okay, well, that's good.
All about Sandy. I'm into that.
Did not know the length to which they were CGIing in this. I thought it was just like regular SpongeBob, but like in 3D. But no, this is...
It's real bad now. Like, all of the movies after the first one have just been like crazy CG. I don't like it.
Why'd they do that?
I don't know. Is it to like differentiate between show and movies so you can't mix them up?
Maybe. So the show is still normal? Is it still on?
Yeah. Yes, the show is still on. That is 2D, but I think the Patrick show, because Patrick has his own show, I think it is CG. Yeah, they made a Patrick Star show.
I'm so out of the loop.
I've never seen it. I'm a little curious, you know?
I don't want to see it. I'm not curious.
I'm a little, but I love Sandy.
I do love Sandy. How can you not?
You're going to go to Texas, maybe? This is not Texas, by the way.
No. It was like Utah or something.
Far from Texas. But I bet, you know, kids just go, oh, desert. That's Texas. And
that's Texas. It's got a tornado?
There's your tornado.
Tornado?
I think this might be Wet and Wild down here. Now that's Texas.
That's Texas.
That's Texas. So, anyway, there's a Sandy Cheeks movie. I'm really curious about that. But what I really am curious about is if I could ever truly have this belt buckle. Because I love SpongeBob's belt buckle.
Yeah.
But I wanted to say Saving Bikini Bottom. The Sandy Cheeks movie, like right there.
If that was like a giveaway at an actual movie theater or something, they were just like, here's 25 belt buckles to the first 10 people or whatever.
That would be amazing. You know what else has been bugging me?
What?
Because like that's what she looks like, and I get that. But why would Sandy still be in the suit out in Texas? She can just be a squirrel out there.
She can just be naked. It's fine.
And he's in nothing.
Yeah, what happened?
We remember? I don't need it. I don't need it. Like, he needs the bowl.
Swap suits.
You kind of failed at the marketing, Netflix.
I would love to see a poster where it's just the two of them standing there and they're each in each other's costumes, but they're in Texas.
Yes. Marketing. See? Gotta call us, Netflix. Come on. We got this.
It doesn't ring.
So anyway, that's the movie coming out on Netflix today. And that's all I have for you.
All right. Wonderful. Would you like to hear about video games?
All the time. It's my favorite kind of news.
Let's talk first about a new Xbox controller that I'm obsessed with already. This thing has been talked about before. It's called the Sky Cipher.
Okay.
And I think that's a beautiful name for whatever it is. It is
I want this one.
A clear controller. You can see the cats. We've been asking and we've been asking and they have delivered. It's so pretty. Like the use of all the different blues here is really doing it for me. They've got the like nice shiny metallic blue on the D-pad and on the triggers.
Oh, yeah.
They've got the like dark navy on the buttons and on the thumbsticks, and I do love the fact that the bumpers are navy and the triggers are the lighter blue. It just looks so good. And when you spin that thing around, it's got the rubberized grip on the back in a beautiful sky blue.
Very, very, very nice. Can you tell me why people think that's tacky and
people think it's tacky?
People hate the inside. They hate the guts.
I want to see the guts. I wish every controller let me see the guts. It should be an option when you buy a controller. Like, do you want to see the guts? I want to see them.
Dude, do you know how much fun it's going to be watching the rumble motor sit there and spin inside?
Yeah,
I
love that.
They're off-centered spinning things.
Yeah, the spinning things. Don't you want to see the spinning things in action?
Yes.
It's
I've never seen that.
I
would want to know.
Yeah, so this thing is called the Sky Cipher, which is a perfect name for it. It goes on sale August 13th, so we got a little bit of a wait for it yet, but it'll be out in about a week and a half. So it's gonna be $70, which is an average price these days for a controller. But
not bad.
I like it. I hope they do many more colors. I want to see smoke purple. I want to see neon pink. I want to see electric green. I want to see. I
want the Game Boy Advance purple. You already said it. Smoke purple.
Yes,
that's what I want.
That is the color. That was every hot person in the world had a smoke purple controller back in the day.
Exactly.
I want one right now.
That was your hot card.
Yes. So that's coming out August 13th. So check it out whenever it gets here. Something that is out, yesterday, August 2nd, is Mortuary Assistant. So you may remember.
Why did you find the scariest This game is not even that scary. We played it.
It's not. That's why I got the spooky posters and stuff. I was like,
it's
I don't
so
remember
horrific
this game.
looking.
Yeah. So this game originally came out 2 years ago, exactly 2 years ago, August 2nd of 2022, and it came out just on PC, so it was a Steam game. It released on Switch back on 4/20 last year, and then now it's going to be available on PSs 4 and 5, on Xbox One, X, and S.
Nice.
So if you haven't played this one, like it's atmospheric. It's
good. It's fun.
It's really fun. I do like the puzzles in it. I like the storyline and the ending. I think that it's not as scary as everyone makes it out to be. So if there's jump scares, sure. I do remember there being a couple of jump scares. And then there's, this guy.
Yeah.
So I mean,
it's me hearing the news about Mortuary's Assistant. I was very happy.
Yes. So if you want to see what this dude's all about, play Mortuary Assistant. It doesn't take that long. I think it's a 5-hour game.
Maybe.
Is he wearing glasses?
Yes, that's what I wanted to show you. I looked at this photo a lot.
Oh my god.
Earlier to make sure he wasn't moving. But I was like, he's got some nice glasses.
He does. I like those. It's good frames.
Yeah, I had to zoom in on him. Yeah.
So that's Mortuary Assistant. It's a short little game. It's $25, so kind of expensive for a shorter game.
It's not bad though.
It's not bad. Okay. I would probably wait for a sale. We're getting into spooky season. I can imagine there'll be a Halloween sale and you can pick this thing up. So Mortuary Assistant on PS4 and 5 and any of your Xboxes. Check it out. And that's pretty much it for games, but I do have some game news for you guys. So Bungie, you guys remember last year when Sony Interactive, no, this is back in July 2022, Sony Interactive Entertainment acquired Bungie for $3.6 billion. And there was a lot of hype around Bungie's going to be a big thing again. It's going to be awesome. And then Destiny was on the up and up, everything was going really well. But Bungie just laid off 220 employees.
Ooh,
that's a lot of employees. They would have laid off an additional 155, but those jobs were absorbed actually by Sony, so those people got to stay on. But that's 17% of the workforce. That's a lot. It's not
Why?
good.
Because Final Shape happened, so Destiny's on the downturn. Let's start spending the fat.
Kind of.
Really?
Yeah, like I guess Final Shape didn't go over so well, which I didn't know. I thought people were enjoying
Really?
Destiny still. So yeah,
No,
the Bungie
shit.
CEO
I
Pete
was
Parsons.
excited for that.
I know. He wrote a blog post. It was called "The New Path for Bungie," and in that
Okay.
blog post is where he announced. So direct quote from old Pete here: "Due to rising cost of development, industry shifts, as well as enduring economic conditions, it's become clear that we need to
Okay.
make substantial changes to our cost structure." So they want to shift the studio's development focus entirely over to Destiny content, and then also still be working on their upcoming extraction shooter called Marathon that's due out, I think, next year.
What do you mean entirely? Were they not entirely on Destiny before?
I guess not. I don't know. Like, I have no idea what else Bungie's developing, but
Oh,
yeah, I guess
okay.
nothing anymore. I mean, this comes less than a year after Bungie's last giant round of layoffs back in October 2023. So it's kind of rough over there right now. They blamed their rapid expansion in 2023. And here's another quote from Pete. He says, "It ran headlong into a broad economic slowdown, a sharp downturn in the games industry, our quality miss with Destiny 2 Lightfall, and the need to give both the Final Shape and new shooter Marathon the time needed." So
Okay.
I guess Lightfall didn't go over so well, and so people are like
Oh.
kind of dunking on Destiny right now, which sucks. I thought that Destiny was on the up and up. I thought that it was always going to be like in the forefront of stuff.
I never thought it had started going down. But I don't play it, so.
Yeah, same. Like I only hear about Destiny from, the news articles that I read.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
but yeah, so sad times over at Bungie. I feel really bad for the folks that got let go. And it's kind of telling that they're citing just economic problems. And I kind of wonder, so they said there's a sharp downturn in the games industry. I feel like over the past few years, we've really seen stuff kind of ramp up again post-COVID.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, what do you mean a downturn? I thought gaming was just booming.
I know,
lately.
gaming is back up. There's so many new good games that are out there. I mean, look at the success of Helldivers. Look at all the new MMOs and stuff coming out. Look at Pal World. And I read another article about Pal World about how the community is like, is this game dead? And y'all, it just came out. I hate the narrative that we have these days of I feel like Helldivers 2 is also kind of suffering with this a little bit, where the player base kind of dips. And I think that what it is when a new game comes out like this, there's a lot of pressure and a lot of ability too to play the game. So people are picking things up on Game Pass, they're doing trials on Steam or whatever. Every single player that's interested in the game is going to play it in the first week. And 50%, 90%, who knows what percent are going to fall off by month 6, by a year. It reminds me of the pressure that Netflix puts on its new shows. Our show didn't find its audience in the first 3 weeks, so canceled. And then 2 years later, the show has a huge fan base asking, please give us a season 2 for the love of God.
Yeah.
So I think we just need to give stuff
blame
more time.
I was gonna blame Twitch and stuff, because you say a game is dead, but you have all these creators on Twitch whose sole goal is be the first person to be done with it.
Yes.
So nobody enjoys a game. Everybody's just cranking it out to get to the end. And then of course you run into that, because the roadmap for releasing stuff is maybe 6 months to a year down the road. Get to enjoy it, let new people enjoy it, and then new stuff. But if you crank it out in a month to a week, it's going to be boring now.
Yeah, and
enjoy your game, man.
It's just the culture right now around consumption of media, movies, TV, video games. It's all just do it now, do it quick, because you want to be able to talk to the people about it. You want to be able to have conversations I had to watch this entire 20 episode season of Netflix show X or whatever, so I can talk about it with my coworkers. And then we watched it, and then it's over, and now we're done, and now we're on to the next thing.
Yeah. That's exhausting, guys.
It's too frantic. So slow down, enjoy your video games, keep the games industry thriving and aliving.
There you go.
So sad news there. But I want to end it on a good note because over at Bungie, over at what do you call it? Blizzard. The World of Warcraft folks have started a union. So this is huge news. It's very exciting. So more than 500 workers in World of Warcraft are becoming union under the Communication Workers of America. So there was a dev team over there, which consists of designers, engineers, artists, and QA testers, and just several other kinds of jobs. They're joining the Communication Workers of America, also known as the CWA. And another huge thing about this is that Blizzard has actually recognized the union, which shocked me. I was like, oh, Blizzard said it's okay. I don't know if they said it's okay, but they recognized it. So
I got a question.
Yeah.
Since the whole merger thing, where's Bobby Kotick? He's still there, right?
I don't know. Like, he's really not been in the news lately, and I think that's intentional.
Because that's my thing. I'm like, did he say okay to that?
I don't think so.
He wouldn't have.
Yeah, he was not a fan.
He never dipped that I know of. So
no, he's still there collecting a paycheck as far as I know, but like very quietly. So they're probably just like keeping him wrapped up in the basement until his golden parachute is ready, and then they're going to kick his ass out. So that's that. But so one of the reasons that this came out is actually because of the merger. So there was a labor neutrality agreement that took effect with the Microsoft ABK acquisition. And that happened because like there was all those early acquisition concerns. And Microsoft really made a point to say, like, we're going to pledge to stay neutral if the ABK workers in the US and Canada seek to organize into a labor union. So that is awesome. I love that for them. Like, we really need more video game unions. I want to see more protections like this so you can avoid what happened over at Bungie, because man, I just want the gaming industry to be more stable and more of like a career for people. You know, you see so many people that just like get fired from studio after studio, or studios get closed or acquired and their jobs change and get moved around. Like, I think they need union protections. So,
well, like, I was just thinking this while, you know, we had this pulled up, because I never played World of Warcraft, but I'm sitting here like, these are, I'm assuming, like, the only image I really recognize is the one in the middle. And I mean, to think about that, like, somebody was working on, you know, this ice dude on the left, this purple ram horn dude here. What if they were one of the people that got just like randomly let go, but like your work is so iconic to this franchise and it will stay that way forever.
Can I tell you something?
You know what I mean?
One of the guys at Bungie that got let go, not in this round of layoffs, but the prior one, was the composer of the Halo theme song.
That's disgusting, dude.
Bro,
the
Halo
world
song?
Sings the Halo song.
Yeah, so nobody's safe, you know?
Wow. I mean, that's true. The guy that did all 3 Uncharted soundtracks, they were just like, don't do the 4th. Don't worry about it.
It's nuts to me.
Every single song and all 3, and they're amazing. And I don't like the 4th one.
Yeah, I mean,
and you know, I mean, it's fine, but like, it didn't have what those first 3 did.
Yeah,
those people bring such an iconic presence to these franchises that make them
a consistency.
Yes.
So yeah.
Well, good on you, Blizzard people.
Yeah, it's good news about the union. So the CWA says that more than 1,750 video game workers at Microsoft now have representation with the union. So that's across that's across the WoW team and across several other teams as well. So that is really good news, and I hope we see more of that. And just, you know, I want that to evolve within the gaming space.
Good deal.
I think the industry really needs this.
Okay, I like it. That is great news.
Yeah. And that's how we're going to end the Friday Roundup.
What a lovely way to end this lovely show. Hopefully you guys found some movies and game news that you can use. Don't forget, we're brought to you by the one and only Puddles the Duck over at StreamYard. Yep, I'm sitting right here. Oh no, don't look at this. It's not dusty here. That's not a dusting thing. It's very clean here. StreamYard is an awesome program. We've been using it for almost a year exactly now. I don't see how we could go back to any other way. It is absolutely amazing. We looked for like a video route for so long. This is the one, man. You guys got to try StreamYard. I think you can get into a trial if you go to their website and sign up. Try out like a high-powered tier one for a while. Check it out. It's really, really great. Tickers, the transitions, it's always good. Love StreamYard. And that's it. That's all we got. We love you guys so much. Thank you for being here for yet another Friday Roundup. And we will catch you on the next one.
Bye.
Later, guys.